Big Z Reviews. Umma is a new horror film that was playing in limited theaters and is now available on streaming. And it's not great. It's okay.
Stop! Turn it off! Who are you?
네 엄마가 돌아가셨다.
이 가방 속에 있는 한 엄마는 더 커질 거다.
No! Get out of my house.
도대체 어떤 딸이 네 엄마를 버리고 떠나니? 어?
So Umma was directed and written by Iris K. Shim, and it mainly stars Sandrah Oh and Fievel Stewart. And they're like a mother and daughter living like a reclusive life on a farm, raising bees and selling honey at the local market, which is owned by Dermot Mulroney, and there's also his niece, Odeya Rush, which comes in and tempts the daughter to go to college and get a phone and and live life. And like it's an interesting idea. The whole like essentially it's flirting with Korean horror and Korean legends and lore, and it's just I wish they had gone more into it. Like the whole idea that like Sandrah Oh, she was like abused by her mother and she ran away from home, and then like went no contact with the mom. But now the mom has died, and like her uncle brought her the ashes of the mother and her family mask and the dress that she had made, handmade. And like this whole thing, then the mom's haunting her. There's also the whole thing where like Better Call Saul, the brother, where like she can't be around electricity. And there's just like there's a lot of the like scares, like the jump scares are pretty bad and not scary at all. And there's some really bad CGI. I understand like they have like the nine-tailed fox or whatever, but they also have like the grandmother's haunting her with a mask. Like sometimes they have like just a woman in a mask, and other times I think to do a quick jump scare they have like it's digital and it looks really bad. But I mean, like, I like Sandrah Oh, I like Fievel Stewart. I think the biggest problem with the film is they didn't establish what kind of relationship they have. If they're like they say, they tell you that, like, the mom is her best friend. And, that's all they have is each other. But then, like, the whole idea is that the mom might be, like, possessing her and starting to become abusive to the granddaughter. And it's like, but like, they slowly. It's also an interesting idea of like turning into your mom, but like they didn't establish that they had a loving relationship. Like at least do a couple minutes of like how what a regular night would be with the two of them before she starts going crazy, But like there's just I don't know, like some of this stuff is interesting. But I think it's almost kind of worse because I saw potential in it. But then it's like, if it was just bad, then it'd be fine. But because I saw some interesting stuff, like with like when they kind of explain the lore of like, of how like her mother believed that like all the evil spirits in the world are caused by people that died without their family, performing a ritual and burying them and sending them off to whatever comes next, other than haunting the living world. Like, and so I mean, like there's some interesting stuff, but at the same time, it's just not great. It's okay. It's not horrible. Like I relatively enjoyed my time with it, but I wouldn't highly recommend it. But I give like a 6 out of 10 or something like that. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.